Guys, keep it going for my buddy, Jiggy. Keep going for us.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Nigga started from the bottom, now we here.
Okay, remember me? I'm back. Oh man, yeah man, I came up, I'm actually snowed in here because I live in New York City now. I started in stand-up here in Orlando and I had shows with the Jokers this weekend, and I'm snowed here because of the storm we had in New York. And so I live in New York now. I love living in New York. It's a true melting pot. You can meet people from all around the world. I think that's an amazing thing. It's really nice. But sometimes it could be a little annoying. I was walking through Central Park, and this guy from Italy came up to me and asked me for directions. And he just did it in his native tongue, and that pissed me off. He's like, I don't know what he was saying. But I was irritated. I'm like, hey man, this is America, bro. We speak Spanish. Vámonos, muchachos, por favor. I've had a pretty cool day in Orlando, though. I went to your movie theater here at the Regal, which has D-Box movie seats. That's seats that move with the action of movies, which is insane. I saw the King Kong movie, and every time King Kong came, I'm like bopping and weaving in my seat, going nuts. And I'm thinking today, they only use this technology in like blockbuster movies, and I think they're missing a huge market. Like, I think they should use technology for like romantic comedies. It would definitely make the sex scenes a little more interesting. You'd be at the Regal like... Could you imagine seeing 50 Shades of Grey? Your friends are like, Jiggy, how was the movie? Like, I don't know, I came twice. I'm coming back here, this is family fun. One movie I don't understand is the Purge movies. I don't understand the Purge movies, man. I saw the latest one. The Purge movies, if you haven't seen them, they all take place in a future America where one day a year all crimes are legal. Which I don't really understand the concept of this movie, because every movie they announce the Purge Day like 6 months in advance. Now, if I was on the list to get purged, don't you think that'd be a good time for like a European vacation? Or maybe that cruise you were thinking about? Like every movie, they're like, on December 19th, 2018 will be the annual purge, where all crimes are legal, including murder. If I heard that, I'd be like, price line negotiator, I'm getting out of town. I don't want to stay around here. I'm a believer. Where are my believers at? One guy, I didn't expect that. I love Justin Bieber, man. I love Justin Bieber's new album. If you listen to it closely, it's actually a concept album, and that's why I thought it was so cool. If you listen to it, the first single was called What Do You Mean?, where Justin Bieber was talking to the ladies of the world through his lyrics. He was like, when you nod your head yes, but you want to say no. What do you mean? I was like, probably no, Justin. That's probably no. Unless the song was co-written by Bill Cosby, then it's amazing. But it's kind of a rapey song to come right out of the gate with as your first single. A little bit rapey vibes coming out from J. Biebs. But Justin Bieber is smart, and he has a whole team of people working for him to make sure that he looks good. He throws out rapey vibes in the first single, but what does he do in his second single? Sorry. Is it too late now? But you can't just apologize for saying rapey things and think that girls are going to want to hook up with you. No girl is going to want to hook up with you. So what are you going to do in your third single? You're going to love yourself. I don't listen to a lot of DJ Khaled songs either. I think DJ Khaled has lost his mind. I was following DJ Khaled on his Snapchat. He had the most popular Snapchat in America for a period of time. And if you watch his Snapchat stories, he would be just yelling about how people don't want him to make it. He'd be like, they don't want us to come out with another album. They don't want us to succeed. They don't want me to have a house bigger than Drake. They don't want me to eat. And I was thinking the whole time, like, anyone who doesn't want you to eat is probably looking out for your health and well-being. You're huge. He's got all these expensive toys and all these music videos. I was like, maybe you should trade in your jet ski for a Norder track. Come on, man. You might be in now, but you know what else is in? Kale. Kesha's ridiculous, her lyrics are out of control. Her first single was called TikTok, where she was talking to the guys like, you know, I'll brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Because when I leave for the night,
I ain't coming back.
I ain't coming back. It's because you're a whore, right? That's a whore thing to do. I'm on the dating apps. Anyone swiping here? Anyone doing swiping? No? Okay, Cupid? Yeah, you doing the okay Cubes? Christian Mings? Tinder, Bumble, Black People Meet, Farmers Only, throw it at me, I've done it. The reason why those apps are so cool, man, because they all work the same. You see a picture of a girl on there, you swipe left. That means you're not interested. You swipe right, that means you're interested. And if you both swipe right on each other, you can chat. You can chit-chat. I was in New York. I was swiping. I swiped right on this beautiful model. She swiped right. So I hit her up with something beautiful. I was like, nice tits. So I'm single still, but yeah. Going through a breakup is hard, man. Breaking up with girls. Girlfriend broke up with me recently. And I got that bullshit breakup excuse that young girls give you, which is, I need to find myself. I just don't know who I am. I think I need to find myself. Every girl who's broken up with me says they need to find themselves, which makes me think, are all these girls like that fucking lost? Are you that lost? It makes me want to get off Tinder and find my girlfriends on the back of milk cartons. And then people say love is a universal language. Love is a universal language. I disagree. I think heartbreak is a universal language because everyone experiences that. Even people who are out of their mind experience heartbreak. To make myself feel better after the breakup, I watched the TLC show My Strange Addiction. Now, no matter what you're going through in your life, TLC My Strange Addiction has an episode for you to make you feel better about your life. I watched a love episode with a guy named Mark from Arizona who falls in love with inflatable animals. And even he experienced heartbreak because one of them popped. My first girlfriend, man, I've always struggled with girls. My first girlfriend, her name was Sarah Groves. And Sarah Groves broke up with me in the 4th grade after dating for 2 weeks in front of the entire school at recess, which is the worst time to get broken up with in elementary school. I was out there playing tetherball, crushing it, per usual. And she called me over to all the cool kids area on this little stoop, and all the cool kids were there. James Vanneman, Dylan O'Terry were sitting out there, the cute girls were out there. She said she needed to tell me a secret. So I go in to hear the secret. I lean in, she breaks up with me and kicks me in the nuts. Now here's a true story about Sarah Groves. 2 years ago, she got a sex change. So I've been on a mission to find her so I can kick her in the nuts. Let her know how it feels. Not good. I couldn't figure out why she broke up with me. You know, the only thing I can think of is maybe I wasn't spending enough time with her. It was 1996. I had other things going on. I had a Tamagotchi and shit. She's like, Mark, why don't you want to hang out with me? Why don't you ever want to hang out with me? It's like, well, my Tamagotchi just took a shit, so I'm booked. Solid. Then in middle school and high school, I didn't have many girlfriends because I had a retainer and braces. One time this girl, she moved into the school district and she was like walking down the hallways in high school. And she goes, hey, my name's Sarah, I just moved into town and I just wanted to say hi, which was like, blew me away. And I decided to wear my retainer to school that day. So she comes up to me and asks this like nice sweet question and I'm just like, okay, so my name is Jiggy. Had to go to the dentist a lot. One thing about the dentist I never understood is when I had to go to the dentist to get x-rays, they put this big metal smock bib thing on you when you get x-rays, this big lead thing. And I asked my dentist, why do you have to put this bib on my chest when you get take an x-ray? And he was very serious. And he goes, "This is to protect you from the radiation that comes off the X-ray beam, so it doesn't get inside of you." And then he took the X-ray and he stuck it in my brain. Now I'm a comedian. I dated a girl in New York City, man. I dated a girl in New York City a couple years ago, and she worked at a tanning salon. And she used to think it was fun and scandalous for us to go after hours at the tanning salon and like make out and stuff. And then she thought it was hilarious to put me inside the tanning beds. Now guys, you can't go inside the tanning beds like girls do, because girls like to go in naked. Is someone having a what the fuck is going on here? What is that? Did you just have a phone call on speaker? Like, I've seen people text in the comment. I've been doing this for 10 years. I've never seen anyone just take a call on speakerphone. Not only did this motherfucker take the call, he was like, "Let me make sure I can hear you. Let me make sure everyone can hear you. Stacy, are you there? No, this is a good time. No, say it louder, Zoom. Veronica can hear it, and the entire club." Is everything okay? That'd be funny if he does that everywhere he goes. He's like on the plane taking phones, taking calls on speakerphone. Oh man, that was great. Good for you. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, my girlfriend at the tanning salon. So she used to think it was fun for us to go after hours and make out and stuff, and then she would put me inside the tanning beds. Now, you can't go inside the tanning beds as a guy like girls do, because girls like to go in naked, right, sir? Now, guys, you can't go in naked, because you can't be roasting almonds and stuff. You need to wear this little, it's like a little holster, satchel. I don't know what it's called. This little thing. I dated this girl for an entire summer. By the end of the summer, I had been into the tanning salon like 14 times. I had this unbelievable golden tan. This milky white ghost wiener. Every time she whipped it out, it was like she was looking at a mystery flavored airhead. It was very good. Guys, my name is Jiggy. Thank you so much. Give it up for Mike C.
Hey, keep it up for Jiggy, guys. Give me on the Food fucking Network. Give me on the Food Network.